Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Diamond Painting Dude. My name is Ryan, and I'm going to do an unboxing for you today. I did it. I was able to get my last two paintings that I wanted, and I'm excited to show this to you guys. So this is the one, Desert Rising, and I also got A Question of Reality by Christopher Lavelle. I don't think I'm going to do an unboxing of that. Anthony did one over on Single and Placing. So if you are curious, I encourage you to go check out his series. He has, excuse me, a pretty deep dive into that painting. Also, I think Diamonds and Washi did that painting as well. I'm not 100% sure. But this one's new. It's called Desert Rising by T.S. Larking. This is the first one that I've had from that artist. I just think it's beautiful. I lived for a moment in my past life in New Mexico, and I had the opportunity to. We didn't spend time at the festival, but I was able to view it from a distance. They have a big hot air balloon festival, and it's beautiful. And I know there's other paintings out there of that festival or of festivals like that, but this one just caught my eye. It has such a it has like a crafter's feel to it. Like, the balloon is just so unique, and it's going down this desert with mountains surrounding this valley, and I love the little baubles that are hanging from the balloon. It kind of reminds me of a quilt. So yeah, let's unbox this. Let me find. I got a new X-Acto blade, and it's kind of fancy. My old one, my blade keeps, I don't know why I'm telling you this, you probably don't care, but this one, the blade keeps falling off. So I went to Walmart and I got a Fiskars one, and it has some weight to it, and it has a grippy. So we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna try my best to, I might have to make this go horizontal. So I'm going to bring the camera up here. Oh, no, let's go back. Go back some more. There we go. We'll get the whole table in there. Sorry for my messy sides, but I don't think you care. So, this is the new box from Diamond Art Club. I guess I'm not going to take the plastic off, but I guess this part slides off. I've seen some other creators slide it off. I'm not sure why they did that. All of your earth savers out there, you could probably complain, say it's extra cardboard. I thought the other boxes were neat. I really do like the tray. I was thinking that these would make good, like, if you just had dividers, you could put your drills, extra drills, and you'd have like a library of drills. Anyway, regardless, this is about the canvas, not what Ryan can think of to utilize the box. So it'll come in one of these boxes that you can pull out, and it will come with a basic, well, it's a little bit more than a basic toolkit. Diamond Art Club toolkits are really nice. I've actually purchased just the kit so I could have the tray. It's nice to get a good collection of these trays. They're good trays. You can actually use these trays. I use them to, like, go over my drills instead of a roller. I just put pressure down because it's very smooth. Well, this one's not, but the one I do use is smooth. This one has a little tag on it. Anyway, so your toolkit's going to come with a large, or, I mean, a kit this size is going to come with a large tray, which has a stopper. You can put a label on that. So if you're kitting up in trays, or you want to use a larger tray, you can put the symbol or the number of the color you're using on that tray. Has a nice slide out top, so you can kit up in these if you do have enough. This kit comes with a clear wax, a heart-shaped red wax, and a 7-placer. Inside the toolkit, you're going to have a set of baggies. I'm not sure how many bags are in there. Probably 10. And then it's going to come with your twist and pick pen. This one's loaded with wax. I think the ones that you purchase through like Hobby Lobby have the putty in them. But if you've never used a pen like this before, this part screws in. It has a deep well, so this plastic part hits the back of that well. The inside of your pen is stuffed with the clear wax. If you run out of this clear wax and you want to use Diamond Art Club wax, you're going to have to cut a piece off of this wax here, and then you can shove it down into the hole. But some companies make wax that's already in tube form. So the white part gets put on there, and then it's just, I don't know, science, engineering, something fancy. As you need wax, you just screw it. So that white bar will push the wax out, and then what I do is I'll just take my thumb and kind of get the wax off the tip, and then excuse me, also excuse my hands today. I was cutting wood all day, so they're pretty dry, and I see that I have paint on them. I promise I've washed them, but anyway, so I'll kind of take a drill and kind of just dip it in there, and as you can see, there's kind of that little bit of wax sticks on it, and then I don't know, I'll clean off the drill, or I will probably just throw it away. So that's the twist and pick pen. When you do put these together, there is a right and there's a wrong way to do it. If you go the right way, this will slide up into there pretty easy. Now, if I were to flip this over, oops, even it doesn't slide in as easy. It gets caught up on there. So, I don't know, something to be aware of. Maybe it's not intentional. Maybe it's just the plastic on some. Pardon my throat. Alright, so I know everybody's like probably thinking, what's the treasure quest card? I don't know, I am. All I have are bronze. Dun, da, da, da. Desert Rising. Prettiest Larking. And I will put these with my other bronze. Still very pretty. One day I'm gonna have to, I don't know, maybe that's something I could do at work too. Make a little frame type thing where I can put the cards in. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So when you get this, you're gonna have a little packet like this, a little thank you for your purchase packet from Diamond Art Club. You're gonna have all of your socials for Diamond Art Club, and you can scan these QR codes. If you've never heard of Diamond Art Club before, they are one of the most premier diamond painting kit companies in the world. And if you download their app, scan this code, download their app, Android, Apple, they'll give you 20% off your purchase. If you don't, or if you have heard of Diamond Art Club, then you can get a discount kind of a few different ways, actually. If you don't know, there is a 10% code that you can use anytime. It's not assigned to any affiliate, but if you Google discount code for Diamond Art Club, it'll bring you to a page on the Diamond Art Club website, and they give you a 10% off code. And it's supposed to, like, deter people from making fake codes and stuff like that. Also, what I just noticed is you will get a packing slip. And it'll look like this. And on the bottom, I have it folded over. But it's actually a buy one, get one 50% off code. And it can't be used. And it doesn't say anything about it expiring. So we'll see if that's usable the next time I buy a canvas from them. Hopefully I remember I have it. I'll probably like tape it right up to my wall. Alright, so you will get a sticker sheet. This sticker sheet will have the name of the painting, the artist of the painting, and it will have a sticker here, which is cut, so you can peel that off and put it into your journal or your logbook, however you want to do it. You don't have to take it off at all. You can just put your start end date if you want. The back is blank, and I'll probably take you through all the colors. So that's your little thank you packet. Now let me put this aside. And let me take a sip of water. That's a reminder, if you haven't drank water today, join me in a sip, or coffee, or iced tea, or Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. So your canvas is going to come in a nice plastic dust bag. Excuse me. It's going to say Diamond Art Club in their slogan, that do what makes you sparkle. Okay, you're going to get some glare. You're just going to have to deal with it for now. Let me get close as I can. There. That should be pretty good. So I'm going to do it slow. I'll let you take in, excuse me again. I'll let you take in the canvas as I unroll it. I'll probably have to go up towards the back. And then I will lay it horizontally so you can get as much as possible. This has the perforated plastic on the top, so if you work in sections, you can cut this off in sections if that's the way you roll. I actually I'm doing my, well, I started my cat canvas, and that's Diamond Art Club. And I just started my Year of the Horse submission, and I kitted that up, and I prepared that by putting the washi tape on in sections, so I have one per month. This one, I don't know when I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna wait for the right event to do it. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just the symbol image alone is beautiful. Has a bit of a negative color effect right here. I just love these baubles coming down off of it. Could you imagine seeing that in real life coming over the horizon? Up above the mountains? This is the flames. And I watched another creator, and they said this is customary, and I always wondered about that. Wonder why they do that. If anybody knows, let me know. Because, yeah, why would you put a big old crease in that? I mean, it comes out. I'm looking at my Christopher Lavelle, and I don't remember that crease, but if it wasn't the Christopher Lavelle one, it's gone now. Maybe they do that to show you that it's a self-flattening canvas. Alright. There's the bottom of the basket. Kind of looks like it says you. You are meant to be here in this beautiful space of nothing but stress-free tranquility. Could you imagine being this person? Going down this valley in the mountains. Has some decoration on the sides, in the corners. You know, I didn't notice. Yeah. It has a southwestern type of decoration in the valley, which has nothing to do with the mountains. And the colors are very significant to the Southwest. You have your turquoise and you have your corals. Oh, I bet you there's right here on top, $5.97 is a beautiful turquoise. Just look at those colors. I don't know. I'm willing to go through all of these with you, so I hope you're willing to stick around and take a look at all these drills. So there are 83 colors in this canvas. Give me one 1 second. All right, I'm gonna confess. I was like, please let it be recording. 20 minutes into it, and what if it didn't record? It's happened to me before. It's happened to the canvas that you have not seen yet. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into these drills. But first, like I said, I'm gonna try to make this as full of view for you as possible. This is 25.6 inches by 35.8 inches, or in centimeters, it's 65 centimeters by 90 centimeters. That pencil holder is glued down, so I can't really... Let's see here. Okay, I think that's as high as I can go. I'm going to come back around here. And bear with me. I just want to put something down to weigh this down, so I'm going to put my little skeleton cup there, and there's something else I came back here for, and I just can't remember. Oh. Okay, this, you might see some shaking. Okay, that worked pretty good. How's that? I think that's pretty good. I think that's going to be pretty good. Alright. So how's everybody week going by so far? I hope everybody's having a really great week. The weekend's almost here. That's good. These are not numbered, so let's see here. All right, lowest number to highest number. So let's get this to a more manageable length. And I don't think I said it, but these are square drills. And Diamond Art Club makes all their drills, at least their square ones that I know of, out of resin. And it goes from like the highest to the lowest, and then the high again. So I'm really not sure what the rhyme and reason is. So I'm just going to lay them out and, in no particular order, go through them. I hope you're okay with that. So when I ordered this, I tried doing a fundraiser, and that didn't go over too well. I didn't really expect too much out of it. I'm fairly new to the community, and I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to that. But I tried my best, and I'm gonna leave it up there just in case in the future anybody wants one of my necklaces or crystals. But I'm gonna be making payments to my mother. But I'm glad I got them when I did, because I very soon after they became not available anymore. At least Christopher Lavelle sold out very quickly, and that's one that's hit and miss. You don't know if that's going to come back or not, and I'm going to double check right now to see if this is available through Diamond Art Club. I know I had to wait a while for shipping, so I don't know. They said it was a where it's not in stock, it's like made to order or whatever. So alright, so yeah, A Question of Reality by Christopher Lavelle. That's no longer available. It's saying it's up for restock, or to be notified when it restocks. So if you do want anything that it says it's out, and to be notified if it is restocked, I suggest you put in your address so they notify you, because if I were in their shoes, I would, why restock something that nobody wants to be notified? If they get like 100 people that say, I want to be notified when this canvas gets made again, then they're more apt to bring it back. Just saying. I don't know if that's what their philosophy is, but I kind of think it is. All right. So, Desert Rising is not in stock. So, Desert Rising, you will have to go onto the website, put in your email address, and they'll get in contact with you when they restock it. I do not think that this will be discontinued. I can't imagine it being discontinued. So, anyway, let's get back to the drills. Now, this has 78 colors plus 2 ABs, which is Aurora Borealis. The drills aren't Aurora Borealis. Those are the northern lights. But they give an effect of the Aurora Borealis. So that's why they're called ABs, in case you didn't know. And it also has 3 fairy dusts. I've never got in touch with DP Sparklers, really. I emailed them once or twice. I get so confused because she has so many lists and everything. So I've asked for a couple if she had kits for those, and she didn't. So I kind of stopped inquiring. But I have a feeling this one would be a good one to get some sparklers. So I'm going to inquire with her again to see if she is planning on it or already has something available, because this one's special to me. All right, so let's go through the drills. That looks like you can see it pretty well. So DMC code 324, DMC code 3843, DMC code 976, DMC code 800, DMC code 840, DMC code 803, DMC code 977. And there are 2 bags of 977. DMC code 353. DMC code 3752. DMC code 160. DMC code 926. DMC code 402. DMC code 3042. This is an AB. DMC code 741. DMC code 3822. DMC code 518. DMC code 3768. DMC code 720. DMC code 3777. I'm going to take out the specials and show you on a tray when I'm done showing you all the drills. DMC code 3808, and we have 2 bags of 30808. DMC code 648. DMC code 801. DMC code 3064. DMC code 407. DMC code 918. DMC code 3864. DMC code 3809, and we have 2 of those. DMC code 939. DMC code 453. We have 2 bags of 453. DMC code 3857, and we have 2 bags of 3857. Then we're getting into some pretty turquoise right here. This, I don't know if you know turquoise, but there used to be a mine that it was called the Sleeping Beauty mine, and this reminds me of their turquoise. And it was like it was a little bit lighter than this, but it had no veins in it. It was just like, I mean, the premium turquoise had no veins in it. It was just a solid, beautiful turquoise. That reminds me of that. We have 2 bags of 3810. Then we have 2 bags of 780. And we have a bag of fairy dust 3845. That's a very pretty bag of fairy dust. And I bet you it's right up in here. Z384583, which is a funky looking E. Yep, that's exactly where that is. And we got 3765 for the DMC code. DMC 3772. DMC 3862. You know what just crossed my mind? I'm saying DMC, but I know that now that I think of it, Diamond Art Club has some of their own colors that they create. So, I will look into that, but I'm going to continue saying DMC throughout this episode. 3862, DMC 400. This is a nice mustard yellow. DMC 782. DMC 3847. This color is more on the lines of what the Sleeping Beauty turquoise was. This nice light blue. Oh my god, if you get your hands on some Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it's like gold. I mean, it's not cheap at all. The turquoise that I had in, if you looked at my video of that little fundraiser I did, that was $50 for a strand, a strand about that big of those nuggets. But anyway, we have 2 of those, 3766, and we have 2 bags of DMC 300. We have DMC 3779, and there is a special lucky drill in there. DMC 827. We have 2 bags of 579. 3845. DMC 162. DMC 3325. DMC 778. DMC 336. DMC 945. And I think we're missing 3 bags. Did I not? Okay, so what is, I thought there were 2 ABs. Yeah, there should be 2 ABs right here. Okay, so the first one I have is AB 741. So I need AB 3846. Okay. No. Alright, so here's an example of my dyslexia. I'm looking at this and I see 3064. And then I look at this and I see 3064. And I look at this again and I'm like, they're the same number, 3064, but they're different colors. And as I bring it over to show you and be like, oh my god, something's wrong here, then I realize it's not the same number. It's 3864 and 3064. Alright, Here's your little lesson on dyslexia. Now what was the number I just was looking for? AB 3846. That's where I got those numbers, because I was like, I was thinking 3846, but those are 3864, and the other one was just 3064. 3846. Alright, so this doesn't, it's missing them. It's missing I always had a habit of calling a desert dessert and vice versa, so I had to double check the spelling. Alright, so I am missing 3846, AB 3846. Hold on one moment, people. Folks. I'm recording right now. Come on, Indy. Just let her. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So 3846. 3846. And I didn't see the other fairy dust. Three, 8, 4, 5. That's this one. And AB 741. That's that one. And then 3846 is that one that I'm missing. I have 3845 for the Z or fairy dust. So I need 606 and 444. Z 444 and 606. Now I'm wondering, I'll have to go through them all. And now I'm perplexed. I don't remember even saying 444. 606. Nope. Huh. I guess I probably have to be a little bit more careful. I I don't normally do unboxings for Diamond Art Club. So a lot of, I just shove them in my closet when I get them. Yeah, alright, I'm going to have to email them and tell them that I'm missing these 3. And then I will also go through and just make sure that I have all of the other ones before I do that. None dropped on my floor. Huh. Oh, wait. Silly me. I had them set next to some other bags that I had, and I guess I thought that those were for that kit. So, yay. Now I don't have to feel stupid if I emailed them and said, hey, you forgot some drills. Alright. Let's keep going. 992 DMC code. Beautiful 666. 3816 DMC code. 844 DMC code. 3727 DMC code. 3761 DMC code. There's our 3846. I'm going to have to be careful with this one. 3846, 3864, 3046, 3046, whatever. .602 DMC code. 930 DMC code. 3856 DMC code. 451 DMC code. 502 DMC code. 3781 DMC code. And the last train. 3827 DMC code. 3861 DMC code. 152 DMC code. 829 DMC code. And a lucky drill. 817 DMC code. 647 DMC code. 646 DMC code. 738 DMC code. 3814 DMC code. 6001 DMC code. 6030 DMC code. Z606 DMC code. That's our other fairy dust. And now that I'm thinking about it, I believe I've heard that Diamond Art Club bags least amount of drills all the way up to the most amount of drills. And for some reason that's popping in my head, like I heard somebody say that in an unboxing. In that case, I really wish they would, like, I don't know, choose an area that has a lot of drills and do a special in those. The most specials is 3845 in the fairy dust. All right, 3078 DMC code. This is a really pretty fairy dust. Such a vibrant yellow. And yellow is not my favorite color in the world, but this is pretty. 444 DMC code. 3078 DMC code. That one don't go there. 356 DMC code. 413 DMC code. 932 DMC code. 813 DMC code. 327 DMC code. And finally 3811 DMC code. So you don't have to call and complain or email and complain. I'll put this with my file that with my other ones. Now let's take their tray. I'll take this stuff out. I'm gonna need to I have 2 extra trays here. Oh, I have more. Yeah, I thought I did. So we got 5 here. So I'm not an affiliate for Amazon or Red2, but these are my favorite things in the world. And I'm stocking up on them and buying a 60-pack every time I get paid. Because they're amazing. And so, that being said, where's my... Oh. See, I got all frazzled there. That's... What did I do with the sticker sheet? Oh. Alright, so we've got Z3845. What the heck? Sometimes you'll get a whole bunch of these extra ones, and they're perforated, so I always save these. I mean, for like my Temu canvases or off-brand canvases, they're really good, so you can like stick them on there. And then just write in your symbol. So I'll always put that on the left-hand side, because they sit in a tray like this. So they're like that, and then I can just pick it up because it'll have the symbol and the number or the DMC. So all 3, however you read your canvas. And then I'll put another sticker here with the symbol, so if they're sitting on my table, I can tell what the symbol is. Then I'll put the DMC code here. It's probably unnecessary because it's already there, but it is what it is. So this one, let's do this one right away. Do I have a 60 here? What is... I'm just going to set that aside and grab a different one. So, 3845. I'm going to have to find my... Let's hope I don't have to find my dryer sheet. I don't... Oh, there. Are they here? Yeah. There they are. So if I need dryer sheets, they're right there. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is before... Let's try this. Get that. These have a nice big reservoir on the bottom. These are new, so they're not very slippery right now. But when you start using them, and if you rub them with your dryer sheet, they'll slide easier. But I'll let you take a look to that. Look at that. Whoops. Oops, I dropped the little stopper. Where are you? Z606. If you're watching out there, Diamond Art Club, which I highly doubt you are, but if you are, I think a nice little washi strip would be fantastic. And I'm sure a lot of people will make lots of videos and tell people out there, look what Diamond Art Club did, and they'll be very happy with you. So, just a suggestion. Also, if you're new, what took me a little while to learn is if you have a bunch of drills, well, I'll show you in the next one. So when I first started, up until not too long ago, I would just continuously move it, and then I would drop it, and I wouldn't have a whole bunch of drills in the space. I learned that this happened pretty quick, but I don't know, maybe it's easier with squares than rounds. That if I shake and then stop, and then shake again, and then stop, it has time to get into the crevices. I don't know. Hope that helped. It made some sense. These are beautiful. One thing, Diamond Art Club gets the tops correct. I've seen not a ton of companies, but several companies that I work with or have done canvases of, that the tops will either be square and have a diamond. These look like they're all diamonds on the top, which is nice. Kind of frustrates me when the top facet doesn't match. I'll live, and I still love the canvases that I do. It's just one of those things that, you know, everything needs improvement. So I made my suggestion. I'm not sure how they do different facets on the top, except for they're using a different mold. So what number was this now? 444 3846 741. Yeah, 741. It's going to be Fairy Dust 444. It's that pretty yellow. See, when you're doing that, it doesn't get a chance to really fall into the cracks. These are really beautiful. And the last one is the AB3846. I have to say, not much fairy dust. Yep, all the tops are diamonds. Well, folks, friends, everybody, thank you very much for spending your day with me. Well, at least the last, hour with me. I appreciate you. And you're always welcome to come visit my table anytime you want. And to my subscribers out there, I'm going to be doing a giveaway because I reached the 100 subscribers. And that's a milestone, I guess. And I have a wonderful canvas for the giveaway. So if you don't have it set to where you receive notifications that I am putting out new content, this is just a reminder to go do so. It's the little bell. And if you're new and you've lasted this far, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you. And also, if you want to be notified when I come out with new content, hit the bell and it'll notify you. And don't forget to hit the like button so I know that you enjoyed seeing what you saw. All right, folks, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.